put in front of my son.
Eat shit.
If I
Eat
wasn't
shit.
practicing,
Eat shit.
I would slap that smug smile.
Definitely eat shit. Shit.
You know, can we talk about how absolutely fantastic Daniel Craig is? I loved it so much.
Right. He did a good performance.
Oh, are you going to say you didn't like it?
I hated his accent. I hated it. The moment I first heard it, it just sucked me out of the film. It felt like really over the top at first because I knew what Daniel Craig sounds like.
Yeah, naturally.
I've never seen a James Bond film, but like I've seen clips of him. Yeah, I've seen other segments of him in things, so I've heard his voice before.
Mm-hmm.
And as a person, I'm not a fan of him. Of what I've seen of his personality, it does seem a bit of a prick. But, you know, it was a good performance. But the accent just wasn't for me.
So everyone seems to mention the Foghorn, Leghorn thing. Longhorn? Whatever it is.
Yeah, the giant rooster from Looney Tunes.
But I'm unaware of every time that character in that accent is mentioned, I'm totally unaware of what that is.
What?
The closest that I know, I apologise. The closest I could relate...
You ever seen Looney Tunes?
Yeah, but I don't know what that character is. The closest I could relate it to is that Vine, that really, really popular Vine of, I think it's like a pastor, just going, wah, wah, wah. That's all I could get. Like, that's all that was in my head when he was doing the entire thing. If you've not seen it, I apologise, because that's completely out of, like, context.
Why?
No, like, so I just need to, like, see Foghorn Leghorn. He's the giant rooster in Looney Tunes.
Yeah, no, I think I know what that looks like, but yeah, no. I haven't seen as much Looney Tunes as you probably think I have.
I guess.
Is this audible disappointment? Like, I can't see you, but I can feel it.
I'm just taking a long sip of judgment.
Okay, so we found out that you dislike, for whatever reason, Daniel Craig and his accent.
Yeah, but I thought he did a great job in the film. Other than that, like, I really liked his character. To say I didn't like Daniel Craig, he really pulled me around.
Yeah, I think it really channeled like the kind of like the Poirot kind of thing.
I like that they didn't set it up to be like you know how in say like a Poirot film or something like that, they'll always have a lot of mystery around the private investigator. They'll always have them as some sort of like legacy figure, like they're absolutely legendary. Like,
yeah, it's like everyone knows who they are.
Yeah.
But like this, it was like
there was that in this.
Yeah.
Like there was that he's a bit of a household name, but it wasn't that he steps through the door, everyone stops and turns and looks as like the wind whistles through the silence. It was just, yeah, he's here.
Yeah, if anything, they did the exact opposite. Like, it was at the back of the scene. Yeah, I think that was quite nice. It was also, they gave like a few little bits of backstory to do with who he is, but they fully just let the story play out and his character kind of spoke for itself rather than feeling the need to give backstory or anything at all.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good because they didn't like overwhelm you with irrelevant exposition.
There's rumours, I don't know how confirmed they are, there's rumours of a potential like Benoit Blanc sequel, I assume with an entirely new cast, but with him. I am so down for that. Like, if this turns it into basically like a movie version of like the Poirot kind of thing, but it's actually just entirely movie form, I am down for that because I think he's so great. And like, it's nice seeing Daniel Craig not as James Bond, and like even in something like Layer Cake, he's still the same kind of character. In this, he's not, and I love it so much. I'm down.
Yeah, definitely. Like, one of the first thoughts I had when I was watching this, I was like, I wonder if they're going to expand it, if they're going to build other films on from this. Obviously, like you said, it wouldn't be the same character. It would be that sort of the Poirot type mythos where it's this one man going around solving all these mysteries. And I think the pieces are there. They've got enough with it. Like, Rian Johnson did such a good job on this film that there's no reason why he shouldn't do more.
Yeah, it's just a case of like, I guess the subversion that happens in this film and the subversion that Rian Johnson likes to put in most of the things that he does can't really carry on through to sequels unless you subvert in a different way, in which case everyone's expecting a subversion. So, like, you know, it might not work. as well to do a sequel, so I'm fine with not, but I'm also fine with a sequel because I just want to see more of him. I think he's great.